Hi everybody, Brian here. Back with what I picked up over the past few weeks since Thanksgiving. Start off first with some Blu-ray. A Blu-ray. I picked up Indiana Jones: The Complete Collection. I've been wanting to get this for a while. Has three of my favorite movies ever. The first three Indiana Jones movies, and not much to say about them. I'm sure everybody's seen them. And it's great. I think this was $40 at Target, so I was waiting for it to drop to that price to pick it up. For the Game Boy Color, I picked up for $1. I had no idea what this game's like. Apparently, I looked it up. It's a fighting game. It's called Power Quest. And $1 Game Boy games I'll always pick up, even if it's kind of neat to find a $1 game and play it and find out it's okay or not, or if it's even if it's not okay, it's $1. I mean, you get some enjoyment out of it for $1. For the PlayStation Vita, I picked up Tearaway. Heard a lot of good things about this game. I haven't played it yet. Actually playing Pokemon right now on my 3DS. That's the first Pokemon I've ever played, and I'm going to start this up as well. So what I hear, it's a nice 3D platform type game. Similar to Mario 64 from what I heard, so that really made me interested in picking it up. For $5, I picked up Star Fox Command. I don't know much about this game, other than it has some strategy elements in it, in a Star Fox game, which sounded kind of cool to me. So, I figured I'd try it out for, $5. We Love Golf. This is a golf game for the Nintendo Wii, obviously, made by Camelot, the guys who did Mario Golf, and it's supposedly really good. And I really like Wii Sports Golf. I actually have Tiger Woods, one of the Tiger Woods 08 or 07 on the Wii, and I really enjoyed that. For some reason, I really like golf games on video game consoles. Also for the Wii, I picked up Mario Strikers Charged. This is the second game in the Mario Strikers series. The first one was on GameCube. This is made by the people at Next Level Games, the guys who did the Punch-Out for the Wii. And I've heard this game's really good. It almost plays like a hockey game, but with soccer, which was very interesting to me. I always wanted I wish they'd come out with just a full Mario hockey game. I know on Mario Sports Mix they had a hockey game on it, and this I've heard is really good. And it was pretty cheap. Once again, Wii games are real cheap. Also picked up for the DS. I picked up, these are Christmas presents for my mother. Picked up Peggle DualShock. My mom's a big Peggle fan, and also Rhythm Heaven. And also for the Wii, I have some more Wii games here. I picked up Core and the Gang. I think this was $5. It's a 3D platformer that was originally, I think, developed for the Xbox. It had a 10-year life cycle of being planned, from what I hear, from what I researched a little bit about it. And it's actually a pretty decent game. So I love 3D platformers, and this is one I never really heard of much. And for real cheap, I think it was $5, I picked up Wii Music. It's complete. I had no idea what this, other than the reason I picked it up is everybody really says it's terrible, and I don't know how bad it is because I never played it, but it was cheap and I figured I'd give it a shot. And I remember from the E3 2008, or was it 2007, one of the E3s where they had this presentation, and it was very notable, very grown-worthy E3. People really found it very funny with the guy with the drums and the everything, the whole band playing, the people in the band. So yeah, picked up Wii Music. Also, for cheap, I picked up Manhunt 2. I never played the first Manhunt. I remember it was on the PlayStation 2, I think, maybe the Xbox. And it's almost like you're in a game where you gotta hunt people down. Made by Rockstar. I remember the first one being very, very controversial. This was $1, and this is a shoot 'em up game. It's called The Monkey King: The Legend Begins, and it gets average reviews, but I really like the graphic style of it. Usually shoot 'em up games I'm not really good at. The only ones I've ever really gotten far in were Axelay on the Super Nintendo, and maybe if you count Contra as a shoot 'em up game, I guess you kind of could. I got far on that. I actually was good in those Contra games, but this was $1 and it looked really good. So try that out. Also, continuing with the Wii, I picked up the Wii Mini, and a lot of people really don't like this, and the reason they don't like it is because it has no internet access, no component input, it only outputs in composite, and no SD card. It only has built-in memory on it to save. I picked it up because I didn't have Mario Kart Wii, and I also wanted a red Wiimote. When you factor all that in, Mario Kart Wii runs for about $30 used. A Wiimote and Nunchuck runs for, well, you can get a refurbished one on Nintendo's website for about $20. So you're looking at $40. I think this thing is $100 itself. So you're looking at about $50, and that's if you buy the game and the Nunchuck and stuff at the cheapest for a Nintendo Wii. And I really liked it. I also really like it. I really like the design of it. I like that there's no slot loading disk drive. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have component input. But other than that, it's very good. I mean, it's a Nintendo Wii, and I don't care about online and all that stuff, so that doesn't bother me at all. Plus, I really wanted Mario Kart Wii, so. Also picked up, this was around Thanksgiving, I picked up The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds 3DS XL, and actually have it right here. After I was done transferring and everything, I gave the game to my nephew, who he's 6, going to be 6. He's 5 now, but interesting to see how he likes it. I think as he gets older, he'll enjoy it a lot more. But it's a very, if you haven't played Link Between Worlds yet, it's a very awesome game. I beat it actually once the whole way through, and then once again on hero mode, and I enjoyed every second of it. I actually wanted to play through it again with like only getting hearts from the world, not getting them from the dungeons. That'd make it even more challenging. But yeah, I'm very happy to get this. It's a beautiful 3DS. I'm sure you've seen it online, so I'm not really going to show much about it. But other than that, yeah, very good. Also picked up a Walmart had a $100 2DS, and I picked it up just to have one. I tried it out. I really like it. It's really comfortable. For one thing, it's more vertical, like a Game Boy, so you have more space resting. Your palms rest more on it. The shoulder buttons are really, really comfortable. Everything about it's really comfortable. The screen size is the only thing for me that's, after using a 3DS XL, is the only bad thing about it. But the good thing is that since the screen size is the native pixels per inch, you don't get 3DS XLs are bigger screens, but they have more pixel, like the pixels are bigger, or more of them per inch, I forget how it is, so you get more of a, you can see the deformities of the graphics more because it's a bigger screen. This, since it's the same screen size as the regular 3DS, it's really crisp, really clear, and the screens are really gorgeous. So yeah, if you are on the fence about getting one, I'd say $100 is a pretty good deal for it. I don't know about $140 because you could get a regular 3DS for that price, and I think that might be the way to go. But for $100, yeah. Also picked up, I wanted this, Mario and Luigi. I really like the look of this. Mario and Luigi Dream Team, the 3DS XL Special Edition. This one, I really like the silver on it. And Mario and Luigi Dream Team, I 100%ed that, except for some of the challenges and achievements. But I love that game. I put like 50, 60 hours into it. It was my first Mario and Luigi game experience. I loved it to death. And this is, because it's the year of Luigi, I wanted to get it. Because, you know, you're Luigi. So I picked that up. I'm going to actually give my blue 3DS XL away to my mother with some DS games for Christmas, and I figured this would get the cost for that. So we have that. Picked up some Nintendo games. First off, we have an unlicensed game, Puzzle. if you ever remember as a kid those slide puzzles, I think that's what this game is like. Where you had to slide, there was one piece missing, and you could slide each piece, and you had to slide and then make a picture. I believe that's what this is like. Star Trek: The Next Generation. Pick that up. The Empire Strikes Back. Super Spy Hunter, a Sunsoft game, and I was listening to the music on this on YouTube, and it's very, very good. Of course, because it's Sunsoft. RoboCop 3. Now I only need to get RoboCop 2. Funny, there were 3 RoboCop games on Nintendo. Jurassic Park. Formula 1 Built to Win, and I heard this is a really, really fun game. It was only $1, so I figured I'd pick it up. You actually design, you pick your parts for your own Formula 1 car, and you race them. And Isolated Warrior. That's the Nintendo games I got. Also picked up some magazines. My latest issue of Nintendo Force came in, and that was issue number 6. This covers Super Mario World, 3D World. It also has a thing about new products coming out for the holidays. It had the Wii Mini, the Mario and Luigi Wiimotes are in there. The special edition chest for Zelda Link Between Worlds for Europe. The Link Between Worlds special edition 3DS XL. Yeah, and then, so yeah, this is issue number 6 of Nintendo Force. Very good magazine. Kind of took the place of Nintendo Power. They're trying to anyway. And also picked up the latest issue of Retro Gamer, and this is a special about the 3DO. I did have a friend who actually had a 3DO at launch, and it was $700 at the time, and it was really amazing at the time to play a 3DO. This was before PlayStation, so it was an actual, it felt futuristic. This talks about Trip Hawkins, and it answers a lot of questions as to the design of the 3DO, why he thought it failed, how Sony, it was going up against Sony, the PlayStation, a lot of developers signed with PlayStation and went over to there. Very interesting read. Also picked up the Super Nintendo book, and on the other side of it is the Sega Genesis book. So this covers all of the great Super Nintendo games that you should play or at least have, I'm sorry, you should at least play. Some of them are too expensive to get, and hard to find as well. Covers like the top 10 games of the Super Nintendo you should play. Of course, Link to the Past, Final Fantasy VI, or Final Fantasy III. One Squadron, just looking through here, Super Mario All-Stars. The design of the console, you got the European Super Nintendo, the US Super Nintendo, and the Japanese one, the Super Famicom. Some of the cool peripherals. On the back, there's the Genesis side, which goes over the Mega Drive Genesis. Some of the best games for it. Came out of 14 months, I think, before 10 or more months before the Super Nintendo had a head start. So you see Flashback in here, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, Sonic Spinball, 25 Mega Drive games you got. I think you can still get this at Barnes & Noble. It's a little pricey. It's $20, but if you really love the 16-bit era like I do, I think it's a very, very good to pick up. I also got they had some Club Nintendo posters of Zelda Link Between Worlds. I have them here, but I haven't taken them out because I want to frame them when the frames get in. But you can see those if you go to Club Nintendo's site, or Google Link Between Worlds Club Nintendo posters, and you should be able to find them. So yeah, that's everything I got. A lot of 3DS stuff, and happy to have the Zelda 3DS XL and the Mario and Luigi 3DS XL. I'm gonna probably keep that one sealed, and maybe transfer when I feel like a little difference between since Nintendo removed the transfer limit, you can transfer as many times as you want now, which is a plus. So hope everybody has a great week, and winter is coming. Didn't mean that to be a pun on Game of Thrones, but hope you all stay warm and take care. Bye.